猛男就係 man 啦，猛咧就係 a strong man 係 very masculine man，OK？So 猛男。Or when the sun is so strong, we say 哇好猛啊，太陽好猛啊。Sometimes in the Hong Kong movie, they are always about the haunted house or haunted person, and then they will say 哇好猛啊。Okay, so 好猛 can mean the strong sunshine when you are walking out and then suddenly your friend says 哇好猛嘅 of course he means the sunshine, okay? But if when you try to visit a house, an old house and even the haunted house, and then if someone suddenly says 哇好猛嘅 okay, in such kind of a shivering tone, of course you know that he or she is referring to the haunted house 好猛 okay?Yeah, so sometimes you can add the word 鬼啦，好猛鬼 ，OK？ 我話間屋好猛鬼 ，OK？But we can omit the 鬼啊 if you are already in that situation, in the haunted house. Of course, you are not talking about the sunshine or talking about the man and so it is about the haunted house 猛鬼。And then 冷啦，冷咧even the native sometimes they will just say 冷，好冷 ，OK？Without ng it sounds like the lazy 冷啊 ，OK？Actually 冷咧 cold 咧you end with ng， 哇我好冷啊 ，yeah yeah。係啦，冷咧就係 actually more for written 嘅，凍咧就係 surely 係 for spoken 嘅。But nowadays someone also might use 凍 in written. Actually it's not so formal to use 凍in written But 冷咧 actually even spoken you can use 冷嘅 ，but not so common as 凍. So actually 冷 should be used more in written.But sometimes you can also use in spoken. But 凍咧 actually you should use only in spoken. But someone might will use it in written too. Okay? So so usually we say 我好凍，我話天氣好凍啊，外邊好凍啊，外邊好冷啊。Usually when we say 冷咧 we use two words 寒冷。So why we use 冷 for spoken 咧 ？Actually 咧when we are using two words, for example 天氣寒冷。天氣咧 means the weather， 天氣天係 sky 嘛，氣咧就係 the air， 天氣咧 means the weather，OK？ 天氣寒冷。Or this is a warning about the coldness, okay? Then we say 寒冷警告。係啦，so usually two words even in spoken we can use 冷 ，OK？ If one word 咧我好凍啊，天氣好凍啊，外邊好凍啊 ，usually we use 凍 more，OK？Yeah, yeah. And then 更啊，更咧 for example the day shift or night shift，OK？ 你翻you work day shift 日更 ，you work night shift 夜更啊 ，OK？Yeah, yeah 更，我話我話硬啦，嗱 ng 喎 both beginning and end with ng 硬means too hard， yeah 硬so in the old days when we get the web pocket money, the children would try to touch the web pocket first. Do you understand why? They will touch first, and then if they touch and then they will not be happy. Okay, or suddenly scream or suddenly like this. Okay, so because they can feel whether it is corn or nut. Okay, because in the past even those are less than $10. Usually they are in coins. $10 also only some maybe when I was young, we start have a $10 note. When I was a little girl, also $10 is only coins, okay? And then when I become an adult, working adult, then even $20, okay? $10 and $20, we only have note. We don't have coins anymore. And then even $5, they won't have coins, okay? And that because people seldom use $5, usually at least use $10 when the things getting more and more expensive. But when I was little girl, we will try to touch the red pocket first. We can feel that whether it is a coin or paper note. Because we seldom get paper note. Because at that time, $10 is quite a lot for a red pocket money. Okay, even for buying things, $10 can maybe eat a very full meal. Of course, not those expensive meal, but at least can make you full. Okay, with a few things already. Yeah, and then even when I was a young girl, $10 can buy you already 10 鱼蛋. You know 鱼蛋? Yeah, $10 already can at least buy $10. 10 pieces of 鱼蛋. But few years before I left, $10 can only give you 4 or 5 and then very small. When I was young, $10, so very big, very round 鱼蛋. Yeah, so you can feel that at that time $10 can still worth something. Okay, yeah, and then but of course people usually just give you maybe $5 or $2, so we feel it. Okay, oh, it's corn, then we are not happy, but we can feel that it's paper. Oh, this one is good, give me 10. Actually 10 at that time is not too much, but because everyone is not rich, and then just to give a red pocket to the children of some friends, maybe they seldom give 10. Okay, when I was just a young girl. Okay, and then of course later we at least give 20 or even 100. Okay, 100 for those brothers, sisters, children, maybe or 50 at least. But for other friends, we give 20. Okay, so there's no more cost. So we don't need to feel whether it is coin or paper note. But at that time, when you have to feel whether it is coin or paper note, actually it's quite exciting. Can you feel the excitement of the children when they suddenly feel that, oh, it's not coin, it's paper? Can you feel that? Yeah. Can you? Yeah. 好開心啊 You say it. 好興奮，好刺激啊，好緊張啊。緊張就 nervous 刺激就 exciting 哇 you're so excited to guess whether it's coin or paper, and even you can feel that it's coin, you have to feel whether it's $2 or $5 or $1. Okay, and then if it's paper note, you feel that whether it's 10 or 20. Okay, and then you cannot judge by 10 or 20 by feeling, but when you open it a little bit and then you see. You just try to open it bit by bit, and then you have to guess whether it's 10 or 20, and then 10, 20. Okay, you show it like in this way, and then suddenly you find that it is 10. Oh, okay, yeah, and then so fun, and then AANG, for example, 逛. When you go for shopping, you can say 逛街, or if you just walk along the road. Maybe just window shopping or just look around, you can still say 逛街 or just walk slowly, take a walk. Okay, but usually in Hong Kong, when you 逛街, because so many people on the streets and then it's so hot, usually you do shopping inside the mall. So we take this as 逛街. Actually 逛街should walk on the road, but because the road is full of shopping malls. Okay, so we just enter the shopping mall and take the shopping. And then you know that inside shopping mall is so big that there can be many rows. You see that? For example, those especially those underground shopping mall in China. Wow, really an underground city. There are so many rows, and then the shops are just on the two sides of the road. And then they can lead you to different exits of different roads. So it is really 逛街啦 okay? Yeah, even you are shopping, okay? 逛街啦 and then 橫啦 means horizontal. So horizontal line is 橫線。如果你打橫行向橫行咧，咁就係horizontal walk horizontally， 咁就打橫行啦 ，OK？ 我就係橫線 ，OK？ and then 靜啦，靜 means quiet 啦，no 靜爭啊，爭 means you compete for something 啊。So if your younger brother and sister they compete for something, you have to persuade them not to compete 唔好爭啊 大家分享 means to share 啦，大家分享，唔使爭，唔好爭，咪爭啦，係咪？做乜爭啊？So you see a lot of ways of expressing it, but you can understand if I say it, but if I ask you any other way to express the same thing, you don't know why. Yeah, but when I say it, you can easily follow because you have heard about that. And then 撐啦，撐咧I don't know whether you pay attention to what has been happening in these few years in Hong Kong. The post in Facebook in this few years always say that 撐啦，撐乜撐 the bookstore 撐 the restaurant. They always use the word 撐or 話撐手足or 話撐 anyone. Okay, this 撐actually means support. But usually it is you should only use in Cantonese to mean support. In written you should say 支持。Yeah, 支持係啦。Actually 撐咧means you hold your body. For example, if you fall down and then you use two hands or one hand to support your own body, then we say 撐啦，撐起身，撐住，係啦。That means that you don't allow yourself to fall down. Okay, 咁即係撐啊。So if you support people, then we say 撐啊，撐我啦，我聽日比賽啊，你睇我比賽啊。Oh, if your friend say 嚟一定嚟撐你啦，一定嚟 means we sure we will come。一定嚟撐你，係啦。And then 生啦，生咧can means 生 ，OK the same word but different 生can can refer to different things. For example 咧生命生存生活concern with your life, your living. Then 係生啦 ，OK。But if we say that whether it is still living, it is still alive, we usually will say 生。For example, oh, the fish is so alive， 哇條魚好生猛㗎。我話生定熟生定熟㗎，whether it is raw or cook， 生㗎未熟㗎，need to be cooked。哇，仲好生啊！條 that means not yet fully cooked， cook for a longer time， 煮熟佢啦，煮熟啲啦，煮耐啲啦，好生嘅條魚好生嘅，未熟啊。So understand？or sometimes you eat in the Japanese restaurant the fish is so fresh that we call them 魚生，係啦 ，OK。And then if for example, especially in Hong Kong, because we have a sea and then we have seafood, and then usually we like to see the fish and the seafood still swimming before we choose them, and before we of course when you choose them, then they will be collected and then be cooked, right? So the last minute before they were cooked when we choose them, then we have to make sure that they are still swimming very lively, and then we say, wow, 好生猛啊 choose this one, okay. We choose the fish and the seafood in this way. But I don't know in UK, in the US you can never see the fish or seafood swimming, okay. Even you try to look for some fish maybe in some in some big stores, okay. So 我哋話冇呢支歌仔唱啊。Have you never heard about this term？ 冇呢支歌仔唱啦。歌 means the song 啦，冇咧即係 no 啦。唱咧 means sing， that means you cannot sing the same song that you sing in Hong Kong。which song 咧就係哇我要生猛嘅喎，我要游水嘅喎。even it is seafood, we still have to emphasize that 係咪生猛㗎？係咪仲游緊水啊？So you can see that in Hong Kong. Have you ever been to Hong Kong? Yeah, if you go to sea to eat the seafood, especially in 西貢and then there are many seafood restaurants because they are those restaurants are just by the side of the sea, and then so you can see that they use the tanks to with the water to allow the collected fish or seafood still swimming inside. They are still alive. Okay. So people will choose from here and then choose which one is swimming more healthily. And then they will choose 呢條生猛啲，呢條生猛啲，真係游水海鮮嚟喎，仲游緊水喎，so we have to go out and then see how they swim and then pick up the ones that we find them more lively and then but now in the US you cannot do that kind of thing. Then we say 冇呢支歌仔唱啦，OK yeah, you cannot sing the same song and then apply to that situation. You cannot do the same thing what you are doing in Hong Kong, okay? Yeah. In the US, we even seldom eat fresh food. Usually the salted fish or those salmon only, okay? Yeah. Yeah, and then and of course the salmon also I don't think it is very fresh. I still remember in Norway, in Norway, you can just see that they just catch the salmon and they just open the salmon fish and then skin off and then cut into pieces and then you just buy the one that just cut off. Okay. Before that, of course, you still see the fish still struggling. That is also salmon, but you won't see it inside the tank of water. But in Hong Kong we can see it, and they will choose the one is still swimming. Okay, yeah, and then of course they will be killed. Okay, so that is salmon. Okay, and then啦. Okay, I have explained. So now you read from ANG to AI. Okay, so you read one by one. Maybe follow me because I think you can see. Okay, you see at the bottom the initial at the bottom this time. Okay, so you read from the ANG. Skip the empty spaces and then remember slowly. Connect them smoothly and slowly, and then keep the ending part. Okay, try now. ANG. Good. Don't keep the R. Okay, when you open the R, you're already trying to close it, and then you stay with the ending part ng. Don't stay with the initial or the ending part. So when you start to open the double A, and then you already try to close it, and then gradually when you close it, end with the ending part. Okay, so bang. Okay. Good. Yeah. Yes. Good. Yeah. Good. 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 Yeah. Good. Yes. Yes.